What up, peeps? It's Gabe and Siege, and we are coming to do our 6-month postpartum update. Yeah, you say it's been 6 months. I am 6 months already. Like, where does the time go? I know I say this like every video, but seriously, where does the time go? So we thought we'd try another location. I had him on the floor because he is super active these days. He loves to move around and see what's going on. He is crawling. He was scooting, but now he's like crawling with one leg up. Like he has one foot on the ground and then he crawls with the other one because he has learned how to stand up. So he always wants to stand up. So I guess the compromise between standing and crawling is the one leg crawl. So, yeah, isn't that right? You do the one leg crawl. You do. We went to the doctor today for his 6-month appointment, and he is 17.4 pounds. His head circumference is 17.5, and he is 26.5 inches long. So my baby's getting bigger. He's growing. I was a little concerned about his weight because he was like 16 something at his 4-month. I don't remember exactly, but I just felt like it wasn't a lot of progress on the weight gain. And I asked the pediatrician, and she let me know that most of the time when babies start to get active, that they lose a little bit of weight, or they don't lose, but they kind of plateau. They don't gain as quick as they were before. And she said typically a 6-month-old is probably not as active as he is, you know, crawling around and standing up and pulling up and all of that. So his might have started just a little sooner, but she said it's nothing to worry about. He had his shots today. I never ever talk about this when we have our postpartum updates, and normally it's like the same day where he's had the shots, and I always forget to talk about it. So yes, he did have his shots today. I think today they gave him 2 shots today, and then something that he takes orally. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so he did really good. He's never really been bad at getting his shots, actually. He's always been pretty good about it. He'll cry for, like a minute at most, and then you pick him up and he's over it. So he did really well today. I was a little nervous because it was just me. Chad wasn't able to come with us, but he did just fine. So that was good. He is sitting up now. He can fully sit up from, I can put him down on his belly and look back 2 seconds later and he's sitting up like a big boy. So he loves to sit up. He's very mobile. He's all over the place. Like he does not like sitting with mommy much anymore. That's partially why we're in a different location, because I knew he would want to be on the floor, but you can't see him on the floor. So I'm still holding him. We had to lower his crib because one morning I woke up and there he was, just standing up in the crib, like, and the bar was like down here, and I'm like, oh no, it's time to lower the mattress. So I had babe lower the mattress to the lowest setting. So now when he stands, he doesn't even reach the top of the crib now, which is good, because I was like, oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? He's standing up already. Like, where are they doing that? But so that's good. He speaking of cribs, I think this was right after I did my 4-month postpartum video. I'm not really sure. I think it was about closer to his 5 months, or maybe 4.5 months. I started this program called the Sleep Sense, and it's basically a form of sleep training, and it has been amazing for us. Like, it has been the best thing ever. It teaches you how to eliminate the sleep props. So we were using the white noise app on the iPhone. We were using the white noise app. I was feeding him, making him go to sleep, or rocking him to sleep, and using a pacifier for him to, satisfy himself until he falls asleep. So it helps you eliminate all of the sleep props, and it has been amazing. Like, I can't say anything bad about it. It has been the best thing ever. It is sleep training, so there is a little bit of, there's going to be some crying involved. You kind of let them cry it out a little bit, but it walks you through how to do it a different way. Like you can decide if you want to sit there with them and let them kind of cry it out, or you can leave the room and come back, you know, 10 minutes at a time. It's just, it's been good. It's been great for us. He's been sleeping through the night since we started that. And I mean, sleeping through the night like 10 and 11 hours. Like his bedtime is about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And, well, it's usually about 7 o'clock, and he wakes up about 6. Now, when we first started, he was sleeping from, I started his bedtime at 8, and he would sleep from like 8 to 8 or 8 to 7. Then I kind of moved it up a little bit, just a half an hour, but he's an early riser, and I've always been an early riser, so I can't be surprised about that. But I think 6 o'clock is just when his body wakes up, because he doesn't rarely ever sleep past 6:30. But that's fine. He goes to bed at 7:30, so he's still getting his 11 hours of sleep. And we also do nap time. It teaches you how to like set a nap time schedule for them as well during the day. So when I first started, he was taking 3 naps a day. Now I think he's kind of growing out of the 3rd nap, and he takes about 2 hours. About 2 naps a day, and they range from about 45 minutes to an hour and a half. It just depends on how tired he is, or, you know, he doesn't like to miss anything. So nap time is a little harder than the bedtime schedule. But the bedtime schedule, the first night, it took him about 50 minutes to fall asleep, and that was very difficult for me. And the next night took like 20 minutes. And then the night after that, like 10 minutes. So it didn't take long and before he was, you know, now we put him down, he sleep within like a minute. And if he wakes back up, he knows how to self-soothe and get himself back to sleep. So I think that's the great thing about the Sleep Sense, because it teaches you how to show them how to fall back asleep. So I'm not running in the room because he lost his pacifier. I don't have to give him his pacifier. Or I'm not running back in the room because he woke up because I laid him down. He fell asleep eating. You know, like just all of that stuff. You never realize how many props you have until going through this program. And once again, it's called the Sleep Sense. I will put the website down below. But it's been amazing. It's been the best thing for us, because it not only gets him on a schedule, but it gives me and Chad time to have to ourselves. You know, when he comes home from work, we have, you know, 3 hours of time for us while he sleeps. So it kind of gave us back our time, and that's been like the best thing ever. And you know, we've been traveling a lot as well, so it was kind of difficult when we first started with the traveling. It kind of threw him off a little bit. Are you going after mommy's earrings? You can't have mommy's earrings. It threw him off a little bit, but he still sleeps through the night when we travel. Nap time is a little sketchy depending on, you know, where we are. He doesn't want to miss anything. He may not go down for the naps as scheduled like he would at home, but he's gonna sleep through the night. He will go down and sleep for the night. And that, you know, I'm okay with nap time. If you don't want to take a nap, if you just want to hang out with mommy or whatever, that's fine. But you know, within reason, because you can start to see, you know, why they are fussy or why they may be cranky, or, you know, because they're tired. Babies need a certain amount of hours of sleep, you know, between nighttime and nap time. And when they're not getting that, they're going to be irritable. They're going to be, you know, cranky. And he wasn't bad by any means, but I could see a difference once he started getting the amount of sleep that he needed. Huge difference. Anyway, so that's enough on the Sleep Sense, but it is awesome. If you're a mother out there trying to get your life back and get this baby to go to sleep, please look into the Sleep Sense. What else, baby? What else, baby? What else we want to tell him? Oh, foods. He is eating, well, he is exclusively breastfed, but I say exclusively as in no formula. We strictly do breast milk, but he is now eating solids now. This baby loves him some food, okay? And when mommy and daddy are eating, he needs to have some as well. So he eats, I mean, everything, like peas, carrots, sweet potatoes are his favorite, apples, squash, zucchini. He's had eggs. I mean, he eats oatmeal. Like, we don't fool with the Gerber oatmeal, like the baby oatmeal anymore, because it made him sick the last couple times I gave it to him. So now he just eats regular oatmeal. with me in the morning. He'll eat some of my oatmeal with blueberries. Like, this child is for real eating. Like, he wants, you know, if we're eating, he has to be eating. And I buy the Ella's Kitchen brand. They have these little pouches. Ella's Kitchen, it's 100% organic, and he likes those. They have good mixes, but I also make his food as well. And I bought a system where I can make the pouches myself. So I have started to make his food as well, because at first, you know, I would bake like sweet potatoes for him, but when we're traveling and when we're going out of town, it's just easier for me to buy the Ella's Kitchen. But now that I have the system, which I don't remember what it's called. I actually heard about it from another YouTuber, Lola Kinks. She had posted a picture on Instagram and she mentioned it, and I was like, oh, what is that? I need to get that. So as soon as I saw that picture, I like went out. We happened to be in Indianapolis, so I like went out to Babies R Us and got it that same weekend. And then I was watching Whitney's video like a week ago, and I was like, oh, she's got the same thing. It's pretty awesome. I can't, the squeeze system or something, I think is what it's called, but I've been able to make his food with that, and it still comes in the pouches. He's not very keen on eating from the pouches, so I have the spoon attachment that I put on there. Sometimes I just squeeze it in a bowl and feed it to him that way. But I'm thinking about trying to get him to, like, not feed himself, but at least kind of play around with it, because he always wants to take the spoon. He always wants to feed himself, and sometimes he gets mad because I'm not going fast enough, or he's not getting what he wants. He wants to do it himself. So I'm thinking about starting to, you know, just let him explore when it's time to eat. Give him a bowl with a spoon and see what happens. Of course, it's going to be a lot of mess for mommy to clean up, but, you know, if it helps with his development, I'm all for it. So I think that's what we're going to do. The problem is we don't have a high chair yet. We've been using his bumbo seat with a tray, and he is not a fan of that, by the way. But, you know, oh, I'm sorry. Did mommy hit you? I'm sorry. Once we get his high chair, it'll be easier to do that. But right now we just use the bumbo seat with the tray, and that's usually how I feed him. But yeah, I really feel like that's it for him. Am I missing anything, baby? Is mommy missing anything? He responds to his name. He does know his name. Chad. 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 Oh, of course, when I say that, he's not going to listen. But he does respond to his name. He's familiar with what his name is. He coos and talks and makes noise and laughs, and he still does his fake cough situation. He was doing that today at the doctor's office, and it was hilarious. She was like cracking up laughing because we saw a new pediatrician today because our pediatrician was sick. But she was cracking up laughing like, is he really fake coughing? I'm like, yes, he's been doing that for months now. He has completely mastered it. But let's see what else. He says dad, 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 dad. Like, he says that all the time. And we're working on mama, mama. But that's like the sound he's familiar with the most right now. But he coos and talks and yells and does all that stuff all the time. I have started to get like the little bite size. They look like Cheerios, but they're for babies. You know, they're like little stars, because I want to start working on his pincher skills and picking things up, because now he picks it up with his hand and he kind of struggles to get it to his mouth. So I'm trying to teach him how to, you know, pick it up with his pointers or pinchers. Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's about it for him. As far as me, I am very happy to say that I am officially back at my pre-pregnancy weight. Yay! You guys know I have been trying really, really hard to get back down to where I was before I got pregnant. And it, you know, it's been a journey. It has definitely been a journey. And, you know, I contributed mostly to clean eating and working out, and I do plan on doing a video about exactly how I lost the pregnancy weight, because I've been getting a lot of questions about that, weight loss and what I've been doing. So I do plan on doing a video for that coming up pretty soon. But I have officially lost all them 60 pounds that I gained, and I am just happy about it. I slacked off a little bit this past month. We've been traveling a lot, so I haven't really been working out and eating as clean as I was, but I've still maintained. So I'm very happy about that. I haven't gained any weight. I just haven't lost any either, but I'm still at my pre-pregnancy weight, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, I'm feeling good. You know, it's funny they say that it takes, you know, it took you 9 months to gain that weight. You know, give yourself 6 to 9 months to lose it, and you know, they're so true. So I'm just glad that I stuck with it. I didn't continue to beat myself up because it was hard at first. I'm not even gonna lie, it was really hard, but now I feel great. I think that's it. Are you gonna look up and say hello? Look, baby. Are you gonna look up and say hello? You gonna say hello? Hello, people. Look up there at the camera. Any other time, he's staring the camera down, and today, yeah, he's not interested. Oh, one more thing about him, we went and got his 6-month photo shoot. We had a 6-month photo shoot done last weekend, and I am so excited to see those pictures. We haven't gotten them back yet. She said it would be like 3 weeks. So once we do, I'm so excited to see them. I might do a slideshow or maybe show you guys in one of our vlogs, but oh yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. But I think that's it. I feel like I'm rambling. I've said a lot. Did I forget anything, baby? Did mommy forget anything? Did I forget anything? No? I think I said it all. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you, I don't know, probably in 2 months. So, alright guys, bye.